Hello, Leo. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your August 2024 Zodiac forecast. Again, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Sharing is very, very, very important. If you would like to leave a donation, you can do so through PayPal or Cash App. Those links are in the description below. Also, please make sure you're watching your sun, moon, and rising videos. That can bring everything kind of full circle, if you will. So, Leo, let's see what your energy is for the month of August 2024. Here we go. Ooh, y'all, look at that. Magician in the mirror, walking away, journey. So you guys are going, it's either physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. There are some things in your life that just need to be done. Cords need to be cut. By cutting these cords and walking away from them, you can come into a time of blossoming, a time of stability and balance. The magician in the mirror is like the magician in the traditional tarot, right? But what I want to say about this particular magician is that you are being guided to stand in front of that mirror and to see the version of you that you desire to become. Know that you're worthy of that version. Know that that version lives inside of you, and know that you have the energy within you to become that version of yourself that you seek. But to first do that, you have to let go of a lot of things that you've been holding on to. You have to let go of a lot of that energy that has been stopping you from blossoming into that divine being that you are. This is going to be a month for you of doors opening and doors closing. It's going to be a true journey. And this journey can happen in many different ways. It could be a physical journey, you moving. It could be an emotional journey, you releasing baggage. It could be a spiritual journey, you connecting to your divine self. It could be a mental journey, you just dumping all of that excess baggage that you've been carrying for no reason whatsoever, just because that you feel obligated to carry that around. So this is really, 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 really important that you allow yourself to blossom, that you give yourself room to grow, that you take it one step at a time on this journey. And please don't try to rush anything here. Don't try to get in the middle of this healing process, assume or presume that you're healed, and then go back to whatever it was that you were doing, thinking that you are healed, and then all of that unhealed energy comes forward and you find yourself in this repetitive pattern. There's going to be quite a few people involved in this journey, and some of those people are going to be very unhappy that you have chosen you. Some of those people are going to be very unhappy that you've chosen you. So it's time to set up some boundaries here. That Three of Pentacles is a group of people coming together, sharing ideas, right? So there's a group setting here, and you are expressing your desire to kind of just be done with something, right? To get back to living, to get back to loving, to get back to experiencing life, to get back to sharing with others and getting back to stability and balance. And it seems like these other people have ideas on how to do that, but it most certainly doesn't match your ideas. So they're going to put up a little struggle, and they're going to put up a little fight. Just as passionate as you are about walking away and going on this physical, mental, emotionally, spiritual journey, they are just as passionate as for you to stay right where you are with no movement whatsoever. And it's going to be a battle. But here's the kicker. You're going on this journey. You're pretty much giving everybody the finger. And you're like, look, I understand that you have all of these other ideas for me. I understand that. And I understand that this has been a push and pull journey, a struggle, if you will. But in no way am I giving up my desire for change because you desire me to stay the same. It's not happening. And there's a struggle, but you kind of you get out of that. It's kind of like a agitator on a washing machine, right? There's all of this chaos in the midst of change. You wanting to go one way, somebody else wanting you to go another. You knowing what's best for you, other people thinking that they know what's best for you. You recognizing your detachment over time from your true self, from spirit source, God, and other people wanting you not to reestablish that attachment, because if you reestablish that attachment, you have faith and trust and you no longer depend on them, right? So that's logic. That's logic. You've been doing the research that needed to be done in order to take the path that you have chosen to take. So now we're cutting cords. We have the scissors here that are cutting the cords to bring about stability, balance, growth, and blossoming everything. And then we have death here, which is cutting the cord with the sword. One door closing, another door opening, opportunities abound. We have the cat here weeding out all those rats, all of those people who want all of those people who want you to continue to carry the burdens that you do. Because as long as you're carrying those burdens, they don't have to, right? It wouldn't surprise me if most of the burdens that you carry have been presented to you by others. And because you're the type of person who can't say no or who feels obligated to help, you're going to say yes, and you're going to take, and you're going to do what you feel you have to. In the meantime, there's all of these other burdens being placed upon you. And sooner or later, that weighs you down to the point of you not moving. There's nothing happening. And every single time you drop an obligation or responsibility at the door because it's not yours, that movement gets a little bit easier, right? That walking away gets a little bit easier. That journey gets a little bit easier. So we have to find that balance. And we have to make that decision, right? Finding that balance between your desire to help other people, but not being weighed down with the problems of other people. Your desire to walk away from what no longer serves your purpose, but your desire not to let others think that you've abandoned them altogether, right? So we have to find that happy medium. And the temperance is also about perhaps maybe delegating some of the load that you carry, right? Delegating that to other people, right? If you're so concerned about my well-being, here, take back your shit, take back your problem. I got enough of my own. I got 999. What is that saying go? I have 999 problems and yours ain't one. And nor should it be, right? So you're making the decision to do what's right for you. And I love that we have the death, the temperance, the chariot, and the fool. This, in fact, is a journey, and it's a journey of finding yourself, but the moon did it for me. And we all know that the moon card kind of brings about all of that which is hidden. It not just brings about the stability and the balance, but it brings about all that is hidden in your environment. It's exposing the lies, the secrets, the uncertainties, the instabilities, the insecurities, but it's also showing you what you're truly made of, who you truly are, right? What you're truly capable and able to accomplish. And it sets out a whole new path for you to follow. I love all of the stars, because once we come to the realization of who we truly are as divine being, having this experience, and that it's empowering. It's very empowering to say, I can no longer take care of your responsibilities for you, so I have to give them back. It's empowering to say, I stand up for myself. It's empowering to say, I no longer choose struggle, I choose life. It's empowering to say, I now stand here to delegate all of these issues to other people. I'm giving it back. I'm throwing it back to you. I don't need it anymore. It's empowering to do the research that we need to do to empower our lives, so we don't have those people around us taking advantage of what we can do for them, or taking advantage of our kindness, or taking advantage of what we bring to the table, right? Pretty soon it becomes our value becomes nothing to others when they know that they can constantly abuse it and use it, right? So it's a very empowering moment when you're able to stand up for yourself and say no more, by having also compassion and empathy for not just what you're going through, but for what those around you are going through as well. And this helps your family. The family part is interesting because all of this is about self, all right? You're making this move for you. 110% for you. We have swords, we have pentacles, and we have wands, and we talk about going on this journey and walking away and becoming that version of us, having compassion for ourselves and for others on this journey. And I think that where you're trying to go back to is finding that family solidarity, that balance and security within your family. And it's very hard to do. I was watching a documentary the other day on how there are these cults out there that lure people in with the promise of A, B, C, D, lure them away from their families. And when the people finally realize that the only reason why that they were lured in is because they have something useful that the cult or whomever these people are can take and take and take and profit from, right? And then when we finally realize what is happening, we're too far in, it makes it difficult to get out. So this kind of feels like one of those getting out journeys, right? Pay attention to your dreams. They can help you during this time of transformation. We have beloved, love, intertwinement, reciprocity. So someone returning love. You're very much intertwined with someone here, but the change has to happen. The change has to happen. It still has to happen. We have ascension, transformation, end of a cycle, a new beginning. That's exactly what's going on here. We also have apprentice, higher self beliefs, wisdom. So we also have it's like the moon. And I want to put the moon with this apprentice card, right? Because I think the moon also has the ability to cast light on our higher wisdom, our higher education, our higher beliefs. And through that, we can start the transformational journey. You could be working with someone, a partner. I want to emphasize partner. I don't know why. We have prosperity of abundance. She very much reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles, sitting amongst all that she has created and really living life for her at the moment. We have cleanse your body and spirit. So once this transformation happens, it's very important that you release the energy from it, or that energy will always be connected to you, right? It's kind of like this type of energy, like all energy, when we allow it to attach itself to us, when we accept the energy, like gum on the bottom of a shoe, some energy is very difficult to release and let go. Some energy is very difficult to take a step back from, right? And because that energy, the energy of what that is more, it's stronger because of all the beliefs that have been put in it than perhaps the energy within you. So we have to raise our vibration and raise our knowledge and raise our self-awareness to notice that energy enough to be able to release it and transmute it, right? And then we have hibernation and restoration. So after all of this, you're going to need a good long nap. This to me reminds me of the Four of Swords. Going into hibernation mode and thinking about what you've learned, evaluating and reevaluating, and then coming back to the world, coming back to your obligations and responsibilities, and then moving forward, making sure that the energy of those who have tried to manipulate you and deceive you are disconnected. You are disconnected from that energy, and you are now connected to the energy of ascension, energy of compassion, the energy of change, the energy of knowledge, the energy of knowing, the energy of opportunity, the energy of empathy and compassion. Leo, this looks to be a very heavy month for you as you step out of and into the unknown. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.